Naya, call me Naya. If you're I am Naya, call me Naya. We about to go ahead and get into this Leo energy this great evening, this beautiful evening, okay? Divine feminine, divine masculine. Comment, like, subscribe, talk to me, I talk back. Um, shit, share, I don't know, do all that. But we about to go ahead and get into it for divine feminine, divine masculine Leo. And I think I actually want to start off, I want to start off with some moon oracles here for divine feminine, divine masculine Leo. Let's see. So the first two that I had come out here for you, Leo, I got full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. I also feel the need to tell you too, Leo, not to settle, but take a reality check. Full moon in Capricorn, and then I got first quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. Take a reality check and step into your power. So, Leo, you may need to like start something or do more or be more active in some type of way. Full moon in Capricorn, take a reality check and step into your power. I feel like also too, Leo, maybe even realizing what's important to you, what you need to cut off, how you need to step harder, what next moves you need to make for something to work out. Take a reality check, step into your power. The next one I have here is new moon in Taurus, know your worth. So I told you at the beginning of the reading too, Leo, not to settle. You have know your worth here, and then I also have last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. So even if settling includes going back to something that you used to deal with, whether it be a person or a job or a certain occupation, I mean, whatever it is. Now I understand, shit. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do for the sake of survival. But at the same time, too, I just feel like don't sell yourself short as well either, Leo. Don't go back to no exes, no old shit, whatever the case is. I have express your feelings and set your intentions. Express your feelings and set your intentions. Why are you doing something? What is your purpose? But express your feelings here as well. Don't keep nothing bottled in. I feel like also too, for the sake of like maybe even keeping a peace or being nice or whatever, because I feel like once you get fed up, Leo, once you get tired, then that's when things like explode or come out all at one time, or I don't know, like your emotions and the mix of it could allow it to, I don't know, like it could fuck up your delivery a little bit. But I just feel like shit. Make sure you express your feelings. Then you also have here too, release toxic relationships. Yeah, I told you not to settle. You're being told here to express your feelings, to leave the past behind, know your worth, step into your power, take a reality check, and then set your intentions here as well. So I feel like also too, I'll use this as an example. Let's say, Leo, there is something that you want to say to somebody, or you actually do feel a certain kind of way, or whatever the case is. Don't think that it's not you, regardless of how you can put something or your intentions. People are going to interpret things or take things in the way that they want to, or the way that suits them. So even if you could have decided that you're not going to express certain emotions or say certain things just out of wanting to keep the peace, or just out of wanting not to hurt someone's feelings, or whatever the case is, it doesn't do anything but hurt you. So I feel like, Leo, when it comes down to certain situationships or whatever, don't be afraid to put yourself first in spite of an outcome. Do not be afraid to put yourself first. Set your intentions, express your feelings, and then release toxic relationships. Leave the past behind. Know your worth. Don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Don't go back. Release toxic relationships. You don't know what you could be saving yourself from, for real, for real. That's what people don't be realizing. You never know what you could be saving yourself from. People be having all kinds of demons on them. For real. Like, it's no joke. First star seed oracle I have here for Leo, it says you got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Letting go of people too who may have depended on you heavily, who may have only made moves unless you said something or you gave them some type of head start or whatever the case is. But Leo, codependency, boundaries, Hadarian energy, you got the love. Let me get one more here for Leo. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Leo. Let's see. I have whale and orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. possibly having needing to have certain conversations. And then I also have here again, weight of the world, boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. So whatever needs to be released, a toxic relationship or toxic thought process or whatever the case is, I just feel like I said at the beginning of the reading, Leo, do not be out here settling, wasting your motherfucking time. Hell, wasting their time. I mean, shit, you could be somewhere else being happy, being beautiful with someone who could appreciate you if that is like just speaking in the example of a relationship. But like you could just be somewhere else. You feel me? Being appreciated, but you got boundaries here. Something needs to be starved. Something needs to be let go. There needs to be some type of disconnect, a cord cutting. I don't know. It's like Leo. Somebody may need to learn how to live life without you, or rather be vice versa, whatever the case is. But I just feel like no more leeching. Shit, I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna say it just like that. Fuck it. I got Dragon Bloods here. Anima Mundi. I don't know if it's Mundi or Mundi. Anima Mundi. I ain't trying to fuck it up now. Dragon's Blood. Let me get one more before I read this out for Leo, please. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Leo. I actually got two more here. Let's see. So we got Dragon's Blood, and then we got Yarrow Harmony, and then Perfect Thistle, Peaceful Warrior. Dragon's Blood, Yarrow Harmony, Milk Thistle, Peaceful Warrior. I don't know if somebody could be like seeking balance or like balancing things out. I don't Balance seems very important for you, Leo. Don't be doing more of one than you are the other. Don't help more of other people more than you help yourself, whatever, but it's like balance. I don't know how else to explain it. Dragon's blood, oneness, merging with the divine, access to the world soul, occult knowledge, initiation, universal donor, entry into the great void. It says dragons are ancient guardians of the earth, symbolizing hidden knowledge and auspicious powers of supernatural origin. Dragons are etheric beings that inhabit the deepest pockets of the ethers and have dominion over the four elements. Dragon's blood core oozes blood representing the collective blood, the blood of nature, and serving as a gateway to the, I don't know if it's anima mundi, I'm not, whatever, the world soul. As you enter the all seeing portal of the great void, don't shy away from its vastness. Embrace it as you are undergoing this great initiation. Within this awakening, you will discover the unique pattern you contribute to the great tapestry of life. So also it says here you'll discover the unique pattern you contribute to the great tapestry of life. That includes yours. You will also realize or come to the facts of where you have played parts in things. And so then, Leo, you'll start to make those big decisions of, okay, well, I went against my intuition here, and I went against my better judgment here, and I did this, whatever. I need to do better this way, whatever. So it's also, I talked about balance, but it's like acceptance and as well as accountability, or like moving on or whatever in accountability. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how else to explain it, but let's keep going. The next one that you had come out is Yarrow Harmony, equilibrium, balance. There it is, discernment, nourish psychic shield, divinatory empathy, and sensitivity. So it says if you're feeling emotionally drained or too sensitive for today's world, it's time to set solid boundaries to regain balance. This is the, what's this, one to third time we had out here about boundaries, Leo. Some shit needs some boundaries. Let's keep going. It says, if you're feeling emotionally drained or too sensitive for today's world, it's time to set solid boundaries to regain balance. Use your empathic abilities as grounding cords to your psychic powers and divinatory skills. Allow your sensitivity to be a filter for what is allowed within your psychic field and what isn't. Like the magic of the white heron, move slowly with precision as you navigate emotional waters. Heron teaches us the power of self reflection as a way to transcend judgmental projections and low self worth. Draw clear boundaries and examine yourself from a detached perspective. Don't blame situations or others as a reason to remain stuck. Yarrow's white light teaches us the power of shielding while remaining gentle in the process of self discovery. Don't beat yourself up, too. I can understand having certain expectations. You have here set your intentions. So even when it comes down to this self mastery and this self discovery and you figuring out which way is up and you didn't learn that you didn't been taught that left was left and then you grow up and find out that right was left and so now you're trying to put the damn pieces together. And what is your intentions? Are you doing it with the intent of self love or are you doing it with the intent of trying to keep up with the Joneses? Like what is your purpose? You feel me? I don't know how else to say it. I'm gonna say it like that. Leo, use your brain. Shit, I don't know how to say it. But Milk Thistle, Peaceful Warrior. This is the last one. And then we're going to keep going, y'all. So it says here, Peaceful Warrior, Shield, Truth Keeper, Shelter, Sanctuary, Safekeeping, and Justice. Milk Thistle dispels the damaging and destructive thoughts that can induce an endless loop of self sabotage. Abandon insecurity, gossip, and fear based protection strategies that enable frustration or a false sense of growth. So you are also told here too to release toxic relationships. A lot of times we don't realize when we form relationships with fear, with anxiety, with doubt, with jealousy, with envy, with lying, all of those things. We be forming tighter bonds with bullshit than we do our blessings. So when it says here, it says abandon those things. All right, gossiping, fear-based protection strategies. All right, it says do not waste your time trying to control what cannot be controlled. All right. Like a peaceful warrior, set your boundaries firmly and fearlessly. Like Badger, Milk Thistle shakes up systems that hinder innovation and halts patterns and behaviors that stunt growth. Know that what you are not changing, you are choosing. So, set your intentions, express your feelings, set boundaries, release toxic relationships. Remember what you are not changing, you are choosing. Let's keep going, Leo. This too deep for night. That's what this is. Hold on. Whew. Give me a second. Okay, Leo. All right. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Leo. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Leo. Let's get a few here. Release toxic relationships and set boundaries, Leo. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. I feel like, Leo, it's when you begin to make those boundaries, it's like that's when you get bothered the most, or that's when you get thought about the most, or whatever it is. It's like that's when it becomes hard to let go of you, Leo. I have feel and release. Release all you've accumulated on this journey. Release all you've accumulated on this journey. For whatever reason, I feel like this has something to do with emotions and thoughts. So I'll use this as an example. Going through, hey, love. I'll say it like this, Leo. It's like going through certain trials and having certain experiences and, just seeing certain things in your life. And it's like going through that, you may have accumulated a hard shell. You may have accumulated paranoia, anxiety, maybe even a literal disorder or whatever the case is, depression. I told you at the beginning of the reading not to settle, but this feel and release all you've accumulated on this journey. I feel like picking through to see what you need to let go that doesn't serve you, even if it's things that are within yourself. I don't know how else to explain it, but let's keep going. What's this next one? It says spend time on you, balance yourself. Leo, this is like the third time that balance is being brought up into it. I was getting this real like heavy feeling of balance for you. Spend time on you, balance yourself. Can I get one more for Leo, please? So Leo, it might be time for you to stop doing for others if you have been. I'm not saying that like I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with you doing that, but I don't maybe you need to do more for yourself, just period. Rather you stop doing for others or whatever the case is, but just do more for yourself. It says everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. Everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. You are also told too, Leo, that whatever you are not changing, you are choosing. So it's like if you've created, let's say you don't currently like where you stand with your finances or your love life or whatever. Real, realize where you've created that for yourself. And if you're not changing it, then you love your creation. That's fine. Love your creation, but don't complain about it. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. I'm not saying you are Leo, but I'm just using it as an example. Like, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Fix it. If you're not gonna fix it, don't say nothing about it. I got Katish here, Sacred Lust. Katish, Sacred Lust. Can I get one more here? I talked about, Leo, how as far as when you set boundaries or maybe when you do disconnect yourself, maybe that's when people think about you the most, or maybe that's when it's hard for you to let go or it's hard for you to be let go of. Oya Storms, Katish, Sacred Lust, and then Oya Storms. Let me get one more here. I feel like when it comes down to having limited access to you as well, Leo, it could cause some type of emotions, whether they be anger or I don't know, like just however it go, but it could cause some emotions. Katish, Sacred Lush, Oya Storms, and then I have Sukoyan Scarcity. I want to read Oya Storms. Oya says the winds of change are in motion. Into every life a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old. Sometimes change moves slowly. At other times change is swift. What would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, you are choosing it. This is the second time. If you are not actively changing it, you are choosing it. To make shift happen, focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people in life to treat you better, you go first. If you attract betrayals, stress, and strife, the common denominator is you. Beating yourself up is self harm. Feel your feelings, honor your journey, tell yourself the truth, and practice self compassion. The Goddess Declaration for Oya Storm says, I make shift happen. So I guess that's why I got the feeling to read Oya Storms, so that way it can be reiterated that whatever you are not changing, you are choosing, Leo. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot here. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Leo. I have the sun here. So Leo, I feel like new beginnings for you. Maybe starting something new, a new business or a new hustle or whatever the case is. Like I don't like just I just feel like new beginnings for here. New beginnings here for you, Leo. I got the Seven of Wands. Now that is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But regardless of that too, I just feel like, Leo, when it comes down to your new ventures or the things that you are creating or whatever the case is, I feel like criticism. Yeah, I feel like criticism too. And then I also got the Seven of Swords here as well. This Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I don't care about the placements, but also here too with the swords. I feel like you having to, I don't know, like defend yourself against people like criticisms or people maybe even speaking on the way that you take care of yourself or what you may have created for yourself or whatever the case is. But I feel like selfish people as well. So I feel like make sure that you are aware of people's motives, people's intention, why people feel like they want to fuck with you or whatever the case is. But I feel like, Leo, like as far as like your glow up and what you're able to obtain or what you're doing with your life or the finances that you're going to come into or whatever it is you change, I just feel like, I ain't gonna lie, I just feel like somebody is like childish, they're a little bit toxic, and maybe it's been like time and time again you have dealt with something and it's like, I don't know, maybe your patience has run thin as well too. Dealing with somebody as well. Maybe someone doesn't have as much and maybe, Leo, you are a big help to them, whether that be because they spend a night at your house or you let them borrow stuff or whatever the case is. But release toxic relationships here. There needs to be a release of a cycle. I got the Wheel of Fortune here and then I also got the Strength card. The Strength card is you, Leo. That's your big headed ass. Uh I love you, Leo. But there needs to be the end of a cycle. There needs to be end of a cycle, Leo. I feel like somebody is real fucking immature. And I feel like too, when it comes down to you protecting your space, like I don't, it's just, it's, I don't know, like people just, I don't know, people can be real fucking intrusive sometimes. I got the Four of Swords energy here too. Yeah, again with this air sign energy, I feel like when it come down to this Four of Swords, as far as like somebody wanting to do this, yeah, this Seven of Cups, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I don't care about the placements, but somebody's always thinking about you, Leo. Maybe somebody has been planning on seeing you or having dreams about you, or they can't get you out their head, or whatever the case is. But Leo, I told you it's hard to get over you. So I don't know if if you found yourself having to get a little aggressive with a motherfucker to let somebody know, like, hey, I'm not trying to like deal with this. I'm not trying to like, I'm tired of this, whatever the case is. But I just feel like, Leo, somebody is always thinking about you. Somebody wants to come see you, Leo. I feel like somebody will be more than willing to grab their shit and just come and like be with you. This Knight of Cups here too. I feel like somebody also wants to tell you how they feel. I feel like somebody also wants to tell you how they feel, but at the same time, they may not know how to express it maturely, or they just I don't know what, like they may not know how to express it maturely, or how to come about it. I got the Hangman. Somebody is always in their head, always thinking, maybe always in their feelings. But somebody always got somebody else in their head, having dreams about them. Maybe after they smoke or something like that, or they wish they could be able to do something with somebody, or they may be reminiscing over certain moments, or whatever the case is, but all maybe even daydreaming. Let me get one more here for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Leo. I got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Leo, I feel like you focused on your finances though, Leo. Like you want your finances to be straight. I feel like it's going from being in feelings to being like somebody is if it's like somebody going from being in a feelings to being in a bag. I don't know how else to explain that. But somebody has transmuted their thinking process from, it's like maybe that's a great way for someone to cope working or whatever the case is, but it's like I'd rather make money. Yeah, I got the Temperance card here too. Somebody's trying to build up their finances. Be patient in due time. Self-care is a must. But Leo, somebody misses you. Yeah, I got the Queen of Wands here. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I got the High Priestess here, and then I also got the Moon here too. The Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, and also too here the Moon. So also when it comes down to like intentions, intuition, knowledge, keeping things to yourself, it's like Leo, like you coming out on top. Whatever it is that you're doing spiritually or financially, it's I feel like secrets being revealed to you as well. Also too, Leo, I don't rather you decide that it's easier for you to do certain, I don't know, like you're able to read, or you're able to do certain practices at nighttime or whatever the case is. But you got the Queen of Wands here and the High Priestess, and as well as the Moon. I got the Page of Cups here. Yeah, Leo, you know somebody on some bullshit too. I feel like Leo, you can't be played, you can't be manipulated either. So even if too, Leo, if somebody felt like they were in charge of you, or even if they felt like they were above you in some type of way, I feel like whether you let that be known or not, Leo, you are much more than maybe what they think you are, or whatever the case is. But you also can smell out bullshit from a mile away too. You also know when somebody is lying. I feel like also too, when it comes down to somebody's way of communicating, it's very childish, or they like to play games, or they don't want to be fully transparent. I got the Ace of Cups here. I feel like it happens all the time too. All the fucking time. Every time they say some shit. Yeah, I got the Nine of Wands here too. Leo, you're protecting yourself. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how else to, but Leo, you're protecting yourself from something that is manipulated, for something that is manipulative, or something that talks too much, or something that always tells lies. Someone that's always thinking about you. Leo, you know who you can and you cannot trust, and you're protecting yourself from those you know you can't trust. Leo, you're not no fucking fool. But you were so here to release toxic relationships, so stop giving energy to shit too. Yeah, I got the devil that came out here, and then I also got the magician too. Leo, you need to rebuke somebody out your motherfucking energy. You need to rebuke somebody out your motherfucking energy, Leo. Because at the same time, too, especially when if you are someone who is, spiritually inclined, or you're into things, or you dated someone who does practice certain things, and then you later find out that they are manipulative, or you later find out that they is, you know what I'm saying, like they have ill intentions or whatever the case is, and you gonna find yourself in a like you gonna find yourself you're gonna find yourself having to defend yourself. All right, and rather that be having to defend yourself spiritually, verbally, emotionally, whatever the case is. But Leo, this devil here, and then with this magician here too, something is manipulative. And I feel like you protecting yourself from it too. I feel like as far as like breaking a cycle or being done with it or whatever, I feel maybe somebody like likes to try to take ownership of you, Leo, or likes to try to I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how else to explain it. Like it's just like Leo, you cutting ties from, or you building a boundary, Leo. You building a boundary, Leo, from something toxic. Something that always be lying. I'm saying something, but shit, in person. But I'm saying like something that's always toxic, something that always lies, something that's fucking needy. I have here, I won't let you down. I told you, Leo, you know when somebody be lying, or you know when somebody be on bullshit. Release toxic relationships, Leo. Please do. I have here, I feel the sexual tension. I won't let you down. I feel the sexual tension. Let me get two more here for Leo. Even if sex has anything to do with it, is it worth it? And then I have here too, I need security. Yeah, like I was about to say, even if sex has anything to do with it, is it worth it? Be secure in the fact that you're the only one that is experiencing this level of intimacy, or that you're not being lied to or cheated on, or whatever the case is. What's the next one? And then I have here, I miss being with you. Leo, somebody wants to see you very fucking bad. Very fucking bad. Somebody misses you. Somebody maybe want to talk. I feel the sexual tension. I need security. I miss being with you. I won't let you down. I feel like also too, maybe somebody is just not, they're not, you had here know your worth as well too, Leo. Somebody is just not worthy of your time, or somebody is just not worthy of your energy or your efforts. I don't know how else to explain that, but it's just like something like just not being worthy of. I have here, I am not over you. I miss being with you. I am not over you. Let me get one more here for Leo. One more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Leo. Shit, you might even feel like it's like not being worthy of, or it's like I need like I don't feel safe around you. Like you like I don't know about you. Whatever it's like, I have trouble with intimacy. I don't know what comes next. I have trouble with intimacy. I don't know what comes next. Let me get a few more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Leo. I have Libra, and then I have Virgo here. I'm gonna set these to the side. I got Libra, and then I also got Virgo. Let me see. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Leo. I got Pisces. I have low vibrations. I also got Aries here. Huh. Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Aries, low vibrations. What's these next two? I also have here too soon, and then I have Cancer here. So I also feel, for whatever reason, I feel like something about your intuition, your work ethic, and as well as your emotions. maybe needing to learn how to find balance with those or in between those. And then also two Aries and then low vibrations as well. I feel like too, Leo, you taking charge or you just not accepting certain things. I have too soon and then I have Cancer. I feel like it's too soon to get into some type of emotional state, or it's too soon for something to, I don't know, for something to happen. I'll use as an example like sex. Like let's say you did stop dealing with somebody and you got back cool with them though, and now they saying like, oh well, let's do this, let's, let's have sex or let's whatever. It's like no, like I just started halfway trusting you. Don't, why you so quick? Why you so quick to get in my bed? Why you so quick to, you know what I'm saying? What you trying to give me? What the fuck you got going on? It's cold outside. You can't stay with me. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Leo. Pisces, Virgo, Libra. You have with this Virgo here too. Virgo rules the throat chakra. You were told to express your feelings as well. Now you had surrender and release. You've been told multiple times to release some shit, Leo. Multiple times. Can I get one more here? Surrender and release. And then the last one that I have here for you is feminine. Let's read this out. Surrender and release. So, Leo, it says, that thing you are holding on to so tightly with an iron grip fist, let it go. It says, gathering the dust up from every corner of your body until you no longer feel it lurking deep within the depths of your soul. Pause at the top of your breath and release it on a long exhale. A steady breath out, pause again and ask, can you surrender to the final outcome? Can you surrender to how things come back to you? Can you surrender to the knowledge they may not? Surrender to all possibilities, accepting that what's in store is greater than anything you could ever imagine. Surrender and watch how you rise. Let's read this last one. Hold on, let me get some water. Hold on. Ooh. All right, feminine. So it says, a soft strength, an intuitive knowing, a sultry dance. This is your feminine. Feel the essence of her divine subtle power. She lives within you, always knowing exactly what you need to do, or where you need to go. She is within you, begging for you to soften and dance in her ways. Do not doubt her. There is no need to shy away, for there is a wisdom in this grace that will never lead you astray. So I feel like maybe somebody needs to balance out their feminine and their masculine energy. I talked about your intuition as well as your work ethic and your emotions. Now, intuition, we all have intuition, but a lot of times it is heavily based with the feminine principle. And so then with your work ethic, that being in that masculine energy of go get it. You feel me? Whether you're feminine, masculine, whatever. But being in that masculine energy of getting shit done, go get it, making shit happen, getting to the bag, building a foundation, stability with that mind, that type of mindset. Like having to balance those principles here. Also too, and how they're expressed as well. I talked about work being a great way to cope. If it don't apply, let it fly. But if it does apply, we gotta cut that shit out. But at this, I miss being with you, and I need security. I have trouble with intimacy. I won't let you down. I am not over you. All of that. I told you, Leo. Once you build boundaries and build walls and shit, it's gonna be hard for people to get over you. Yeah, I feel like you having to defend yourself from something that is manipulative, something that has just been like toxic for too long. Somebody's always fucking thinking about you. You are thinking about your finances, making things happen for yourself. Use your intuition as well. But I feel like you can see past the bullshit, and you can know when somebody is lying, because somebody's always fucking lying. Or it's like, I don't know how to explain, but you can always spot lies or whatever. You have a great bullshit detector. All right, this high priestess here, you're extremely intuitive as well. You're gifted. Shit. But this nine of wands here too, you protecting yourself from something toxic. Protecting yourself from something toxic, protecting yourself from even someone who would go so much as to try to even do a spell or a ritual or whatever the fuck on you too, Leo. Like, that's crazy as shit. Like, that's crazy as shit. Even from people who would try to even spiritually attack you. That's crazy. I don't get it. Like, do people not realize that those like they come back on you? There's rules to this shit. I don't be understanding. Oh my goodness, I don't get it. But it's not for me to get. I follow the rules. I stay in my fucking lane, all right? I don't be understanding. But anyway, Leo, let's get back. Let's finish this off, love. Feel and release. Release all you've accumulated on this journey. All right, Leo, lighten your load. Spend time on yourself. Balance yourself, Leo. Okay, and then everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. All right, we never take losses, only lessons. Those is the only kind of L's we take, the lesson kind. All right. Hi, love. Those are the only time. Those are the only kind we take lessons. All right, but set your intentions. Release toxic relationships, Leo. Release toxic relationships, please, and express your feelings. Do not settle. Know your worth. Step into your power and leave the past behind. All right? Whatever the things that's not for you, God will not make easy. So it's like, even like, I'll use this as an example. Like, let's say we want to hold on to a certain person. God is not going to make it easy for us to be with them because they're not meant for us. You're going to keep arguing with them. They're going to keep lying on you. They're going to keep cheating. They're going to keep whatever. Because it's not supposed to be for you. I'm just saying. Take that how you may. I love you so much. All right, y'all. Follow no man for his journey is not your own. I love y'all as is, and y'all will love yourselves the same. And I'm going to see y'all in the next reading. Mwah. I love you, Leo. Bye.